buy time. This is a pattern that has been many, many times observed by this regime. Every time their back is to the wall, they try to come across as, okay, now we are willing to consider it. But the minute they get a chance, they go back to their old ways, which is why I'm saying it is not a reliable formula. You will always be in anxiety of how far can we rely on this, how far the negotiation could succeed if they were to resume. And at the end of the day, you still have the same problem in place, because let's say, for the sake of argument, and we talked about this before already, let's say there is a deal on the nuclear issue. What about terrorism? What about funding of the proxies? What about radicalization? What about all the other aspects that this regime has been involved with? What about their funding of radical groups in Europe and in the United States on university campuses, fomenting all this kind of anti-Semitic rhetoric and whatever we have seen? This is Ali Khamenei's regime yet again. The Iranian people, on the other hand, want to have cordial relationship with our neighbors, whether it's the Israelis or the Saudis or the rest of the Persian Gulf in our neighborhood, because unlike this regime that survive on warmongering and celebrate martyrdom, we want to celebrate peace and brotherhood and life. And that's the difference. Invest on the Iranian people. After 46 years of trying the other way around, give the Iranian people this time a chance to put an end to all the problems. To free themselves, which is my mission in life, to it, but we need the world to understand that which side of history will they be standing on this time.
If Israel is allowed to patrol in Tehran's skies in the middle of the day, then I think the regime is sort of on CPR. It needs CPR. It's on life support.
At this point of time, Israel has the backing of the United States of America, because US is assisting in thwarting some of the missiles fired by Iran. Do you think that Iran can perhaps depend on its proxies, or will the Iranian proxies also be involved in the conflict?
Well, I think we've already seen the Houthis in Yemen. They've got involved, but I think Hezbollah, after Israel's operations, the pager operation, has decimated Hezbollah. They've decimated Hezbollah leadership, so I don't actually think Iran can use the proxies in that way again. And the US and other nations have backed Israel. Like last year, there was the USA, the UK, France, and other nations, Jordan, and they came together and provided support for Israel when it was under attack from Iranian drones. I think we've seen sort of cooperation on that level, but it hasn't been acknowledged as it was last year. But anything goes, I think, and I think the proxies will play a part in the role, but not as much as they can, because Mossad has significant capabilities, and they've already decimated Hezbollah.